So you see, the world has been turned upside down by the communist revolution that we're living through. Here in the United Kingdom, I don't want to talk about that either. Here's a land that banned yours truly, Michael Savage, from entering their fine country, denying me the dental care they're famous for, denying me from the famous food that London is famous for. And yet they just released a radical Islamist terror plotter from prison, saying that he's entitled to further trials. And I was never given a trial when I was banned. I don't want to talk about that either. I don't want to talk about the fact that why the Petraeus probe was kept quiet until Election Day. I think that would be uncomfortable for the liberals out there. I do not want to discuss the purge of the Red Army in 1941 after a pause in mass repressions after the Great Purge in the Soviet Union, because I did that last night. I did not want to talk about Bon Jovi's daughter arrested for overdosing on heroin, because I think that would be insulting to liberals. You see, Jon Bon Jovi, I mean, we wish him and his daughter very well, is a rock musician. And as you well know, rock musicians are liberals. And as you well know, liberals are good. And as you well know, liberals, because they are good, always bring up children well. And so it's uncomfortable that she faces drug charges in New York after allegedly overdosing on heroin. She didn't go to jail, of course, because she's not black or Hispanic. She's the daughter of a rock star, and she's only facing some sort of light charge in New York City because she was not arrested for carrying around a 32-ounce Pepsi. Had she carried around a 32-ounce Pepsi, I'm sure that the NYPD would have come down on her like a ton of bricks, and Mayor Bloomberg would have called a news conference. But since it was only heroin, she is now a victim. See, if you use heroin in New York, you're a victim, while if you drink 32-ounce sodas, you're a criminal. I don't want to talk about that either. So going down to the lower column on michaelsavage.com, the three stories I found tonight. Tell me why. Tell me about the pastiche of my mind. Tell me about the geography of my mind, why I picked these three stories. Left, Galapagos rat eradication project expands. They're targeting 180 million rodents on a tiny island in the Galapagos. That's one story. Next to it, Gambian rats invade Florida Keys. They can become the size of an average house cat or small baby. How did the Gambian rats invade Florida Keys? Because people from Gambia brought in rats. And so I figured then I had to put up a positive story. So on the bottom right, 87-year-old doctor charges $5 a visit. He's 87 years old. He has no Medicare, Medicaid. He doesn't accept insurance. He has no computers. Patients line up early outside his office every day. And all he wants to do is heal people. Isn't that beautiful? That's a positive story. Men like that should be given the Presidential Medal of Freedom as opposed to a degenerate, drug-addicted rock star. I'll be right back.
Call Michael right now at 855-400-SAVAGE. That's 855-400-7282.